Hello everyone, my name is Leericle, and today we're going to be reviewing SoundFall. So SoundFall is a fast-paced, music-based dungeon crawler that combines loot and shooter action with rhythm-based gameplay to create a world of music unlike any other. The closer you time your actions to the rhythm of the soundtrack, the more powerful you become. If you played Crypt of the Necrodancer, this is very similar to that, except your music playstyle isn't based on your movement, but more so on your attacks. Your movement is actually free, so you can just freely move around. And the one thing I do like about this game is that each zone has like a certain music genre to it. You have a little bit of everything in this game, and that's what I really love about this game. Because a lot of music games out there only focus on a specific genre, or at least only a few. They only have a few categories, but this game kind of covers it all. Every type of music you can imagine, like rap, hip-hop, rock, metal, world music, EDM, chiptune, you name it, it's probably in here. Plus there's also some bonus stages. We'll go ahead and check out the first world. So this is your main path, and these are optional, so these also have extra soundtracks. Each world has about, let's see, I think it's like 10 stages. Each world has 10 stages, and then also the bonus tracks, we'll go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, there's 15 tracks for each world. You have a total of 150 songs, soundtracks. If that's not enough for you, you can also add in your own custom soundtracks. So this is unlimited possibilities. I like Nightcore, that's why you see this Nightcore here. So I have a list of Nightcore songs on here. I'll go ahead and show the character preview so you get an idea of how the game looks like and how the characters play. So let's go ahead and check it out here. So before we get started, I do want to say that this game is multiplayer, but it has online multiplayer, but it looks like you have to have them as a friend. It doesn't have lobbies, apparently. It doesn't have online lobbies. You can't just match up with random people. You can only play online with your friends, but you can also play local co-op. So that's a cool thing. I played with my niece a few days ago. That was kind of fun. It would be so much fun to play this a 4-player game. So this is a good couch co-op, a great couch co-op. I can imagine playing 4 players on this. That would be so amazing. So let's go ahead and check out the other category, which is the character selection, the heroes. You have 5 characters to choose from, and each have a different play style, which I'm going to go ahead and show you in a minute. But first, let's go over the RPG element of this game, which is the weapon style. It has I believe it's like 5 different types of weapons. This is like the cauterizer, which is like an assault rifle which shoots 1 shot. Scatter shot is like a shotgun. Then you have the repeater, which is like a machine gun. This is my least favorite weapon because it's not as fun to use as the other ones, but it's still good depending on the song. I guess it depends on the song, but it's still okay to use. We have the boombox, which is similar to the assault rifle, kind of. It's kind of like a single slug shotgun. That's what it kind of reminds me of. The burst shot is like your assault rifle with 3 shots. And that's pretty much it. I believe that's pretty much it for that. So you can carry 2 different weapons on you. You have your basic armor, which also has a unique traits. You have your unique weapon. Each character has their own specific weapon with different styles. I'll show you in a minute. Hers, Melody's, is a sword. and the overdrive is your special power. You can have trinkets to increase that power and add different effects to it. Let's go ahead and look at the elements too, because each weapon and armor can have elements attached to it. Like this one has the Nocturne effect, which basically blows up the target after 4 beats. It's like a bomb. It's like a dot, but it doesn't do damage. It only after 4 beats, then it blows up, kind of. So then that's what the Nocturne effect does. The Requiem is like the lightning. It does AoE damage. It does splash damage on your target. So it's good when you have AoE, when you have a lot of mobs. Serenade is like your frost, which you can slow down your enemies. And the fire weapon, I don't think I have. Oh yeah, we have Leericle, which is like the fire element, which basically does dot damage and stacks, and you can stack it on the enemy, so increases the damage basically. So those are the elements, and as you can see on let me get my mouse. Well, you can't really see it. You can see that the elements each counter each other with a rock paper scissors. So depending on what enemy you face, you have benefits of using whichever one. And the one thing I didn't show you, let me see if I can pull it up here, which is the minuet, which also heals you for the damage that you do. So it's like a healing buff. Each time you do damage, you get healing from it. So those are the unique elements that are attached to it. You also have little emotes just to play around with, dancing emotes, which you can pick up from doing achievements and side quests. These are like quests that you can do to get more rewards and emotes. And I did manage to get a legendary. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. The character that I have a legendary with is Lydia, and I'm so glad I got it on her because she is overpowered. When it comes to endgame content, Lydia is overpowered. Here's the legendary, the triple Leericle bow core. I got it around level 30 or something, I believe, but this thing is amazing. I got it in the jungle, and I think it was jungle stage 2, I believe. So this is the land that you start off with. At first, as you level up, you'll be able to unlock more difficulties. Like once you level to around level 5, you can unlock the moderate difficulty, I believe. And then the more you level up, you can increase the difficulty. And I think extreme is the highest difficulty. I'm not sure because I just beat the game. I do know that the level cap is level 50. So I'm not sure if there's an extra difficulty at level 50, but so far after completing the game, from what I see, that the highest difficulty is extreme. And you get more experience based on your difficulty. So let's actually go ahead and show you an example of each character and how their playstyle is. We have a legendary on this hero, so we're gonna go ahead and show you. I'm level 34 and we're gonna play an extreme setting, which is recommended for 40. So I do want to say this much. This game is game of the year. This is one of the best games I've ever played. This is probably like one of my new favorite games. That's how good this game is. This is way better than Crypto the Necrodancer, dude. It's way better. I play a few music games. I like Crypto the Necrodancer. I played Muse Dash. You know, I played Guitar Hero back then. You know, I love those type of games. And if you love those type of games, you are going to love, and well, if you love action games too. So it's not just loving music games, but also loving action games, adventure games. If I were to give this game a rating, 1 out of 10, I would probably give it a 9.7. It's almost that good. It's almost that perfect. What can be improved in this game? I say 3 things can be improved in this game. First of all, they need to have online lobbies so you can match up with other players. That's one of the big problems of this game. I want to play with other people, but I can't because I don't have friends. So I think the biggest problem is this. They need to have online lobbies. They need to find a way to make online lobbies. It'll be so much fun to play with other people. That's one thing that I think needs to be improved. The next thing that needs to be improved, there is no leaderboards. What in the heck is going on here? They need to have leaderboards. I want to see, look, I played Muse Dash. I was able to get a world ranking of like top 10 in one of the songs, and it felt good, man. It felt good to be on the leaderboards. I think other people would want to have that too. You know, I'm not that good. I know that there's plenty other people who will play this game like crazy, and it gives them motivation to keep playing the game. You know, I think having leaderboards will give motivation to keep playing this game, going for that high score. You know, I think that's one of the things that this needs improved on. So that's number 2, the thing that I think this game needs. If they don't have online lobbies, at least have leaderboards. And number 3, the thing that this game needs is quality of life features. There are missing features in here that I'm kind of shocked that they don't have it, to be honest, because I played other games and other games have it too. Number one feature, that a quality of life feature they need to add in this game, is they need to add favorites. A way to favorite your favorite song. Because there's songs in here that I really love, and I wish I could make like a separate folder or separate category of favorites to go through them all. But there's no way for me to mark them as a favorite. I can't even do it. I have to look through it randomly, and I gotta look through the list. They do have a biome list, which makes it a little bit easier, kind of. And they also have an artist list, which I feel like is worthless because they only have like 1 songs, most of them. What they really need is a favorites list. That's what they really need. Another thing that they need is a customs folder for your custom songs. You know, I don't want to have to look through the whole list to find my custom songs. That's what I think that this game needs. So they need a favorite category and a custom category. and then this game would be perfect. You know, those are the 3 things that I think, a message to the developers, if you ever watch this video, those are the 3 things that I would recommend to update in a patch or something. At least a minimum of this. You know, I can understand the online lobbies might take some time. Leaderboards is not too bad. I think that can be implemented somehow. And then the quality of life features, that should be implemented in the next patch, probably, hopefully, if you guys are watching. But I will say this much to the developers: you made a great game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I absolutely love this game. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but those 3 things kind of hinder me from making it a completely perfect game. So for the people out there, if you're considering purchasing this game, those are the 2 things to keep in mind if you're gonna buy for the Switch or the PC. If you have a gaming PC, I would recommend purchasing it on the PC. That way you can add your own custom songs, especially if you love the Nightcore type of songs. This game is amazing for that. This game is amazing for that. But if you don't have a gaming PC, having it on the Switch I still think is fine, because there are still some great songs on here, some amazing songs on here. I still think it's worth it if you want to get it on the Switch too. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this review. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. My name is Leericle. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.